All right. Hello, my name is Ali. I am one of the graduate students working on the Urban Fishing Participation Project. If you watch the value allocation exercise tutorial, hello again. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to do the mapping exercises. And so these activities are intended to help us gain an understanding of where exactly you experience the benefits and the constraints that you assign value to. And so in this first section, section C, you're going to be thinking just about the benefits. And so you're going to have maps associated with each of the different benefit types that you allocated value to. And for the purpose of this, I recommend only selecting the map as you're going through it. And so you're not confusing which benefit you're thinking about. And so just to orient you here, up here, see if I can change this. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, never mind. Right here, sorry about that, you can see that you have a header and that shows you which benefit you're on. And then you will have another one that just, again, reminds you of which benefit you're on and to think about the value that you allocated to it in the prior exercise. And then for your version, you will have a description, again, of what that benefit item means. Then you will have this map. And so for the map, this is of our study area. And to zoom out, if you're using a mouse, you'll hit the control button on your keyboard and hold it down. And while you're holding down the control button, you can use the scroll on your mouse to navigate outside. So if we zoom out, we can see that we're focusing in just here on Indiana and Illinois. And we can zoom in. To move around on the map, you can just click and hold down the left button on your mouse or on the touchpad, and you can navigate around. And I forgot to mention, you can also scroll if you're using a touchpad just by going like this, or zoom in, zoom out. And what you'll want to do is you can, move and navigate to the area that you're thinking about. And you want to stay within these pink lines. This is the Lake Michigan region of Illinois and Indiana, as described by each state's Department of Natural Resources, and it includes the shoreline of Lake Michigan along with some of its tributaries. And so you can scroll in. And for site A, let's say that I'm really thinking about some of these beaches in Whiting. So I'm going to scroll in. And for benefit A, I'm really thinking about this, this park, Whiting Park. And I'm going to scroll in and to place the point, you will navigate. Let's say I'm thinking of right here. You'll move your mouse to wherever you want it, and then you will just click, left click on your mouse, and you should see the indicator arrow is now there in that area. Now, let's say that I accidentally, placed it here, but I actually was thinking of here, and I just got mixed up. That's no problem at all. You can just navigate your mouse to the new area and left click again, and the indicator arrow will relocate. And so now you have the point that is associated with benefit A. So this is the site where you fish and you experience benefit A. Now let's say you're thinking about, okay, I actually have another site where I experience benefit A. You can move up here and press that plus sign, and you should be presented with a new map. So what you can do with this new map is then just move to a new area. Let's say, okay, I'm thinking about North Point Marina. So I can zoom in here. Let's say that this is the area I'm really thinking of, and I can place a point. Now, let's say I really thought that this point had benefit A, but I was actually thinking about benefit C. that's also no problem. You can come up here to the trash button, make sure that you're selected the point that you want to remove, and hit trash. It will say delete record 2 of 2, and it'll show you the one that it's talking about, and then you can hit delete. So that is how you map those points. Then you will go through, let's say you're done, okay, I finished with my, my location for point A, then I can go out of that, and I'll open up the C benefit. One thing that I forgot to mention for benefit A is that each map will say that you need to zoom in to the metropolitan area level to set location. Now, you can really ignore that description. It's something that the survey platform just does by default. What it means is that you really just need to zoom in until that message disappears. If you don't do it, you won't be able to locate a point. So zoom in. Let's say that I'm thinking about Marquette Park Miller for this benefit C. I can zoom in and then press my point. And I feel good about that. It's only one site with the benefit C, and so I'm going to move on. Now I'm thinking about benefit E, and I'm going to zoom in till that message disappears. And I'm going to go to Northerly Island. We'll zoom in. And I'll put my point here. And then I do want to do another point, and so I am going to navigate to this plus sign, and I'll hit the plus, wait for it to load, and then I'll zoom back in. Thinking about this natural area right here, so I'll do that. And let's say I'm thinking about one more. And so I will navigate Michigan City, this beach right here, and I'll add it. No, I actually think I'm going to move it over to here. I can relocate it, remember, just by clicking in a new area. And then there we go. I have my 3 points. And I'll move back to my F benefit for this one. There is a point, one thing to note, this is Indiana's Lake Michigan region, and this is Illinois' Lake Michigan region. If there's a point that you want to add that's in the middle of these two regions, that's completely fine. You can just put it right here. So this is my last one for that F benefit. Feeling good, and I'm going to move on to the next. And then you're just going to repeat that process with the constraint points, add them once you feel good about it. Let's see, just going to move in. See right here. Remember, please do not map any points outside of this pink boundary. This would be outside of the Lake Michigan region as defined by the Department of Natural Resources. And that's like far outside. Let's say that you wanted to put something, goodness gracious. You want to put something here, that's fine. Just not, you know, far out here somewhere. And do my H constraint. And zoom in. Here. And then I'll do my last one. And zoom up here to this park, place it. And then once you're done, you'll hit this next button and it'll take you to the demographic questions. All right. Thank you so much for participating in this project. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out by email. Thank you.